Hey there, this is Seth from the REtipster blog, and today we're going to be talking about phone systems. Specifically, we're going to talk about why they're really important for real estate investors, what kind of features go into a really good phone system, and where you can find a really good one for a really good price. Don't go anywhere, you're not going to want to miss this. Okay, so first of all, why is a good phone system even important in the first place? I mean, why is this something you really need to worry about? I talk to a lot of new real estate investors who will do one of two things. They'll either use their personal cell phone, they'll give out their home number or their cell phone number, and they'll just kind of take calls on that and call it good. Personally, I don't know about you, but when I first got into this business, I was not okay with that. I didn't want to just give my cell phone number out to the hundreds or thousands of people that I was going to be talking to. I really wanted some clear boundaries. I didn't want people calling me at all hours of the day on my personal number. I wanted to be able to say no, or put people on hold, or route them directly to a voicemail message. I needed that kind of control, and I wasn't going to have it with my personal cell phone. Another thing I hear pretty often is people who try to use a free Google Voice number or some other service like that. I've got nothing against Google Voice whatsoever. I actually have my own Google Voice number, but I do not use that as my main business phone number for my real estate investing company. Why don't I do that? Well, it's pretty simple. First of all, with a Google Voice number, I can't use it for faxing. I don't have a lot of control. I can't set any answering rules. I can't get a toll-free number. I mean, it's good at the very few things it can do, but it's not an all-in-one solution. It also kind of bothered me that when I tried to get the Google Voice app on my iPhone, it just didn't really work that well. I mean, it kind of did the job, but it was kind of clunky, sort of glitchy. Whenever I tried to take calls or make calls with this app, it would hang up on people, or people couldn't hear me, or something would always go wrong. The bottom line was I just couldn't really expect it to perform that well for me. And in hindsight, I don't know that it's really fair for me to expect that, because I didn't pay anything for it. I mean, it's free. And I think that's what kind of gets people, is because a lot of times new real estate investors are pinching pennies. I know I was when I got started. I had very little disposable cash, and I had to choose very wisely with everything I spent my money on. And if that's you, I totally get that. I know what that's like. But a phone system is a very, very, very important part of any real estate investor's life. A good phone system is going to give you a separate business phone number so that you can draw a distinct line between your personal and your business life. A good phone system is also going to allow you to send faxes and receive faxes, and that's something you typically can't do with a free phone system. It's just not part of the deal. Another attribute of a good phone system is that it's going to allow you to set rules for when you are and are not available to answer the phone. A good phone system is also going to be one that allows you to use a toll-free number if and when you need to. Another thing that I think is really important is that a good phone system needs to have a good app that works on your phone. As surprising as it is, even in this day and age, there are still phone systems out there that do not come with an app, which I think is crazy. When I think about all the things my phone system needs to have, the features that I use all the time, when I look at these free phone systems or trying to do it on my own cell phone, it's not going to work. It just doesn't have the abilities that I need to have when I'm running my business day to day. If you're running any kind of business, and especially a real estate business, your phone system is going to be like the communication hub for all of the verbal communication that you do. I mean, it's a big deal. If you want to win deals, if you want to follow up on leads, if you want to grow your business, if you have any desire to succeed as a real estate investor, you need to make yourself easily accessible to people. That means it's got to be easy for you to make calls. It's got to be easy for you to receive calls. And if you want to maintain your sanity, you have to have control over when people can and can't contact you. Just telling you right now, if you want any sort of personal life or a life outside your business, and I think you should, because it's really good for you, you have to have this kind of control over your phone system. So by now you might be wondering, okay, Seth, you seem to have all the answers. You know all about what the perfect phone system is. What phone system do you use? That is a good question I thought you'd never ask. All it takes is a quick Google search to find out. There are dozens of options out there, and frankly, most of them are probably fine. I haven't tried and tested all of them, but I can tell you about the one that I've been using since I started investing in real estate. The one I use is called Ring Central. Why do I like Ring Central? Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Ring Central is perfect, and I don't think any phone system out there is, but I can tell you Ring Central's been around for a while and they've got a pretty good system in place. As the king of cheap, I know that there's a lot of stuff you can do for free in the world, and there's also a lot of things you can waste your money on when you're starting a new business. But when it comes to something like your phone system, I gotta tell you, I would easily put this in the top 3 things that you just absolutely cannot cheap out on. It's something that is very, very important. This is something that's gonna make your life a heck of a lot easier and a heck of a lot more efficient. And luckily, it's not even that expensive to have a good phone system. It's just something that you do have to spend some money on to have a good one. Look, I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of things that I've learned to love about Ring Central. First off, the ability to send and receive faxes is huge, all right? There are still a ton of people who still rely almost entirely on faxing things. Just speaking for myself, I'm more of an email guy. Email is the way that I like to send and receive documents to people. The fact of the matter is, there's a lot of people out there who just are not on the whole email bandwagon yet. They're still relying on faxing. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. What is important, however, is that you need to make it extremely easy for those people to send you a fax. And you also need the ability to send those people faxes when they ask for them from you. Newsflash, okay? We're living in a day and age when you do not need to go out and buy a separate fax machine. You don't need to have a separate fax line just to send and receive faxes. It's not necessary. All you have to do is get an account through one of these services like Ring Central, and guess what? Faxing is part of the deal. You can do it for free. True story, okay? When I got an acceptance on an offer, which ended up being the biggest deal I have ever done in my life, guess how I got it? As a fax. I wonder sometimes, if I hadn't gone through the motions of making it really easy for that person to send me a fax, I wonder if they would have rethought the deal and not accepted it. I don't know. All I know is I'm really, really glad that I can send and receive faxes very easily as part of my phone system. If you don't already have that ability, I would highly suggest you get it. Something else I love about Ring Central is the ability to set up answering rules and extensions and forward calls and do all kinds of tricky little things, tailor it to whatever specific needs you have on any specific day and any time. That's the kind of flexibility and control that I'm talking about, and that is very, very valuable to have in your business. And probably my favorite thing about Ring Central is the Ring Central app. As long as you have a Ring Central subscription, you can download this app to your phone for free. And the cool thing about it is, when you open up this app and make a call from your personal cell phone, it's going to show up on your recipient's phone as your business phone number. And in just the same way, you can set the answering rules within Ring Central so that when people call your business phone number, it goes straight to your cell phone and you can pick it up from here, not from the office on the other side of town. It's an awesome tool to be able to protect your privacy and your personal phone number. So with that said, I'd just like to reiterate, there's a lot of options out there, okay? You don't have to use Ring Central, but Ring Central just happens to be the one solution that I've been using for over 5 years now, and I think it's just done an awesome, awesome job. So hopefully you found that helpful. I wish you all the best in your business, and I hope you stop by again soon. Thanks. See ya.